Hello, my name's Stanley. The last session was quite challenging, a lot of noise, false movements and doubts. But it's in such conditions that strategy shows its true strength. Today you'll see how I filter the market, why I skip most of the movements, and how I choose only those moments where there's logic, not hope. Today my tools will be two indicators, the RSI and the parabolic SAR, which will accompany my profitable trades. So please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Let's get started. First, let's prepare the tools for work. So I'm setting classic candles, the time frame is 1 minute. Let's go to the Indicators tab and select the Parabolic SAR and the RSI. Let's configure the Parabolic SAR first. Set acceleration to 0.03. Set maximum acceleration to 0.3. And in style, let's change the color to turquoise, width 2, and save. Let's configure the RSI. Let's set the period to 5. Go to Style and disable lines 70 and 30. Let's set the width of line 50 to 2 and move the opacity to the right. Let's set the main line to turquoise, width 2, and save. Well, the indicators are ready to go, and friend, if you trade on your phone, configure it in the same way. I enter the market consciously, acting strictly according to the scenario. Expiration is 2 minutes, and I'm opening a short trade for $58. Now, let's break it down step by step so that the trading logic is as clear as possible. First, let's pay attention to the parabolic SAR. 3 points have already formed above the candles on the chart, and this is an important moment. When the points line up like this, the market clearly shows that the previous movement is complete and the priority is shifted towards a decline. This is no longer a single reaction, but a formed direction. Next, we connect the RSI for confirmation. The turquoise line is confidently falling and crossing the gray line from top to bottom, which indicates a change in internal momentum. Pressure from buyers is weakening and the market is beginning to gain momentum in a downward direction. We'll see. A good start. I'm locking in $53 in profit and continue working. On my Telegram channel, you can see how I work with the market in real time, from analysis to results. If you want, you can connect copy trading. All my actions are repeated automatically without manual intervention. And every day I publish market benchmarks, show results, and explain the logic behind my decisions. There are closed strategies that I don't post on YouTube. Admission is free. I don't charge for access, and I don't manage your capital. The number of participants is limited. Write to me if you want to join the next group. Almost immediately, the next working moment appears. Expiration is 2 minutes, and I'm opening a short trade for $111. After a sharp rise, the market seems to pause, and it immediately becomes apparent that the growth is not continuing. The price stops updating its highs, attempts to move higher look weak, and the upward momentum gradually loses strength. The movement doesn't break sharply, the reversal occurs smoothly and consistently without chaos and sharp spikes. The chart shifts downwards smoothly, the structure begins to lean towards the decline, and the pressure from sellers becomes more and more noticeable. An important point is that both indicators point synchronously in this direction, leaving no room for ambiguity. In this scenario, the market looks conscious and collected. The reversal seems logical, and the downward movement has every reason to continue. So I expect the downward trend to develop further. Excellent execution! There's another $102 in profit, so the series continues. Next, the market gives a more dynamic and confident signal. With an expiration of 2 minutes, I'm opening a long trade for $213. After a prolonged downward trend, it becomes apparent on the chart that the situation is beginning to change. Selling pressure is gradually fading, the price is no longer actively updating its lows, and buyers are confidently entering the market. This is clearly visible in the dynamics of the movement. The structure is evening out, and the first upward impulses appear to be deliberate rather than random. Both indicators at this point clearly indicate a change in priority. They show that the energy of the downtrend is almost completely exhausted and the market is ready for a reversal. The upward impulse is forming calmly, without sharp surges, which often indicates the beginning of a new movement rather than a short-term pullback. So I entered at the very beginning of this reversal when the direction was just beginning to form. It's precisely these moments that offer the best combination of logic and potential. The market has not yet traveled far, but all the key signs of a trend reversal are already present. In such a situation, expecting a profit seems reasonable and logical. And friend, if you still have questions after watching this video, be sure to write to me a private message on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you. And that's a strong result. There's a profit of $196. The rhythm continues. The final entry of the session is formed as cleanly as possible. With 2 minutes left on the timer, I'm opening a long trade for $410. After a brief consolidation, the market seems to make a final decision and confidently moves upward. The price leaves the range without hesitation, not returning to previous levels, which immediately indicates the strength of the current movement. And the candles close consistently higher than the previous ones, forming a clear and clean growth structure. There's no slowdown, the momentum develops smoothly without jerks and fuss, and any attempts at correction are absent or appear minimal. At this point, buyers completely dictate the terms of the market. Control is evident, the direction is easy to read, and the movement looks stable and ready to continue. We'll see. A clear conclusion: I've locked in $377 in profit, bringing my balance to $788. So, let's sum up. That was an excellent trading session. My balance has grown steadily from $58 to $788. And if you have any questions about the methodology itself or want to understand it more deeply, please don't hesitate to write to me on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you very much for watching, liking and subscribing to the channel. See you soon and happy trading!